My name's Zane Hawley. I'm from Benton, Arkansas.
Why do you think you would be a great candidate for FoxPro's field staff?
I think I'd be a great candidate. I love coyote hunting. I'm outgoing. I genuinely like to help people. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the sport and about what I go after. And I think I'd be a good asset.
Describe your typical calling stand.
My typical calling stand, I like to hunt cow pastures, hay fields, things like that. I like to set up with trees or some kind of brush behind my back to break me up a little bit. I like to overlook the field so I can see anything coming out. I typically like to set up and start out with some howls, probably on 20 to 25 volume. Then I'll usually non-aggressive howls. I really like FoxPro's coyote pair yip. I'll usually answer back a few minutes later with a group yip howl on about the same volume. Usually by then I get something to answer back to me, so I'll go into pup distress, usually on about 20 volume. And if nothing comes in, I'll usually shut the pup in distress off after a few minutes of it running, and then I'll turn it back on after a little break. And a lot of times, if they're going to be there, they're there.
I've had this FoxPro collar for 6 months and I haven't caught in a thing. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, the biggest mistake with calling is not doing your homework on the animal you're hunting, or there not being any coyotes in the area. You can, as long as you know what you're going after and you know there's coyotes in the area, that call is going to work really good for you. I always recommend going out the night before and locating coyotes. If you're hunting a farmer's land, make sure you ask him where he sees the coyotes, where he hears the coyotes, and do some research on the animal that you're hunting. You need to make sure you don't have wind blowing in the coyote's face. They won't ever show up. They might sit out there and smell you and just run off. But it's 99% of the time it's not the caller's fault. It's just having to do a little bit more homework.
Which call should I purchase, a FoxPro or Brand X?
Always the FoxPro. I mean, I'm a FoxPro fan. I think most people are FoxPro fans. They're great calls. They're backed by a great customer service. They got history like no other call. They've been around for years and years and been #1 in the market. They have a call to fit everybody's needs, all the way from the budget, hunter, all the way up to the guys that do it for a living. I mean, it's just a all-around great call. They got the largest sound library. They're easy to program, and if you can't figure it out, you can always get a hold of a representative, and within just a few minutes you'll have it all figured out, and they'll walk you right through it.